let's see if we can write the following sum of the cosines as a product. When we say a product, we mean the cosines or the sines of x. There are many different ways to solve this problem, but for us, we're gonna use what we know from the sum of two angles. Okay, we can add the cosine of x plus cosine of 2x and cosine of 3x plus cosine of 4x. Okay, we're gonna use the formula that we have proved before, which is the cosine of a plus cosine of b is 2 cosine of a plus b over 2 times the cosine of a minus b over 2. Okay, so in this case, we can, when we add cosine x plus cosine 2x, we treat a as x and b as 2x. And when we do it for the second, this part here, we're gonna treat a as 3x and b as 4x. Okay, let's see. Here we have cosine of x plus cosine of 2x is gonna be 2 cosine of x plus 2x over 2, which is 3x over 2, times the cosine of x minus 2x, which is minus x over 2, and the cosine is even, so we can have cosine of x over 2. Okay, remember I didn't put a minus here because the cosine is even. Now the cosine of 3x plus cosine 4x is going to be 2. The cosine here, a is 3x and b is 4x. So I'm going to have 3x plus 4x over 2. That means 7x over 2 times the cosine of 3x minus 4x, which is minus x over 2. And since the cosine is even, I'm going to have only x over 2. Okay, now if I add these two, I will obtain my sum here. So let's call it, let me write it here. So a is cosine x plus cosine 2x plus cosine 3x plus cosine 4x. Here, my a, after I add these two, okay, it will become 2. And since I have this one here, okay, as a common factor, I'll write it outside. So I have 2 cosine of x over 2. It's going to be times cosine of 3x over 2 plus cosine of 7x over 2. Okay, now we see that we're going to reapply our formula here with a as 3x over 2 and b as 7x over 2. Okay, let's do that. When we do that, we're going to have a 2 that I'm going to put in the front. So I'm going to have 4 cosine x over 2. And I'm going to have cosine of 3x plus 7x over 2. That means 10x over 2, which is 5x over 2. Okay, it's going to be 5x over 2. This 2 is coming from this one here, times the cosine of 3x minus 7x, which is minus 4x, okay, divide by 2. It's going to give me 2x, and I divide by the 2 coming from here. And given that the cosine is even, I'm going to have only cosine of x. Okay, therefore my expression, this one, a, or this one here, it's the same one. So it will become 4 times cosine x over 2 times cosine of x times cosine of 5x over 2. So this is the product that I need. Why I had to write it in this product? What's the benefit? Okay, assume that I want to solve this equation. Okay, this equation being 0. Let's say I want to solve for 0. Here it's easy for me to solve. Okay, it's easy for me to solve because this one gives me that cosine of x over 2 is 0, or cosine of x is 0, or cosine of 5x over 2 is 0. Okay, and I can solve easily here. Okay. Okay, I know the cosine is 0 when either it's here, pi over 2 or 3 pi over 2. Okay. And I can solve for all these ones easily instead of solving this one, which is in sum form. Okay. Another remark that we can do is we can add this one here. We did the addition. We added cosine x plus cosine 2x. We can do something else. We can add cosine x plus cosine 4x and apply this formula. And we can add cosine 2x plus cosine 3x using this formula, and we will get the same thing. Or we can add cosine x plus cosine 3x using this formula and cosine 2x plus cosine 4x, and we're still gonna have the same thing. Okay, try it and see if you don't get the result or you get the same result. Okay, anyways, so getting this one into this sum is very useful. Okay, we can also use some other formula to make this one even simpler, but this is good for us. This is all we need for now. Thank you.